It's my time. It's possible. It's necessary. It's me. It's hard. It's worth it.
Hey Ghana. Hi Ghana. I am so excited about this call that we are about to have. Well done everyone that came onto the call. I can see how serious you guys are. Hang on, let me just mute that.
So does it make sense where you have to be in the right place at the right time?
Yeah, I can just see how serious you guys are. You took the time to be on this call. Well, to be honest, how could you actually miss this call? We've literally got my millionaire mentor on the call this evening. He's a multiple seven-figure income earner. He's an industry icon. He's a real legend, guys. You guys know what Chairman 100 means, you know, 100,000 per month. It's a six-figure per month income. And as I said, it's not in cities, guys. It's in US dollars. So this call is exclusively for the Ghana family, for the Ghana team. I'm so excited for you guys because what you guys have done so far, you know, in the Ghana market is incredible. You guys are the first to market in Ghana, right? And it's been incredible to see everything that you guys have been able to accomplish thus far. And you know, now tonight you have the opportunity to literally have an evening with one of the biggest legends in the industry of, you know, home-based business. This is somebody that I've looked up to, respected, and admired for a while, and have had the chance to actually receive mentorship from. He's my personal mentor, my Chairman 100 mentor, your Chairman 100 mentor. And tonight you have an incredible opportunity to have your questions answered by him, hear more about him, and really learn more about him. And Ghana, be excited because this call is just for you guys. You know, we've never had a call like this before. This call is exclusively for the Ghana family. In fact, guys, put your cameras on. Put your cameras on because this is really like, you know, a family call. So if you can put your cameras on, so it can be more like, you know, we're all together in this, you know, we're all in our houses and we're having fantastic. I see the cameras coming on. Guys, if you don't have your cameras on, put your cameras on because this is really a family affair this evening. This is a family affair, okay? So put your cameras on. Let's get acquainted. Let's feel at home on this call because, you know, tonight is literally the start of something incredible in the Ghana marketplace. What you guys have done so far is great, but there is so much to come from that market, and there is really no one better that knows more about how to really explode a market than this young man, this individual, my mentor, my multi-millionaire mentor, than, you know, Zain Khan, because he's, you know, he has a team right now of, I believe, over 10,000 individuals in his organization. So, you know, there's levels, guys. So right now, I think Ghana has about 200 and something individuals. Well, this individual that you have, especially on the call this evening, just for you guys exclusively in the Ghana family, in the Ghana market, he has built a team of over 10,000 individuals, you know, including ourselves. So I want to hand over to him so you guys can hear from him. I want to invite him to share his story with you guys, and then also you guys have the opportunity to, you know, ask him your questions because, I mean, this is somebody that knows everything about how the big money is being made in this company. So guys, listen, I don't want to bring him on unless you guys are excited to have him here. So listen, drop some fire emojis in the chat box right now so I can see if you're excited or not, because if you're not excited enough, I'm going to tell him, don't worry, Zain, you can go and have your dinner, you know, and just spend some time with people that value you more, you know. So guys, drop some fire emojis in the chat box right now to show me how excited you are before I bring him up, because honestly, you know, it is a privilege to have him here on this call. He doesn't have to do these calls. He doesn't have to do these calls, but he loves the Ghana team. He absolutely loves seeing everything that you guys have been doing, the way the Ghana family is growing, and he wants to now pour into you guys to now help you guys get to the next level with things. So I'm going to bring him on without any further ado. I want to bring on my mentor, Zain Khan, to take over this call. So Zain, over to you. We're grateful, we're humbled to have you on the call, and we appreciate your time so much.
Hey, Katrina, how are you doing? Everything good?
Yeah, awesome.
Fantastic. First and foremost, I love getting on calls with Katrina because she's the best at edifying. How many of you agree? If Katrina is edifying you, You could be the brokest of broke person, and she'll make you feel like, you know what, I really have made it in life. But I really appreciate Katrina, because that is the energy that's required, to really, whether you're a Chairman 10 or you're a P2 or P6 or you're a P150, it's always great to have a sense of energy. And she's had that from day one, even before she was making money, even before this company. When she was in a prior company that I knew her from, even in there, she was always the same bubbly individual. So it's always good to have people like that around you constantly. That's tip number one for today. Have people around you that energetic, whether that be your parents, or whether it be your friends, whether that be, a pet, a dog. It could be anyone. You just want them to be bubbly. You don't want to have a grumpy dog next to you all day. So I definitely want to have that energy around you. So again, I want to welcome myself, because again, 99% of everyone in the school, we have not spoken. Definitely, online. Maybe I've done a Super Sunday call where you've been on and you probably heard a bit about my story. So I don't want to go in too deep with my story, because this is a training. And with trainings, I like to give people things that they can take away, so they can actually go out and do the business and kind of take away what they can actually use, So let's preface this call on that basis alone, just that you can actually go and focus on your business. And to literally just now, I'm in my room, but if you can hear some noise behind me, it's actually the little ones that, my wife has some guests around, and so I just had to hide into one of the rooms in the house. And so if you hear any noise, it's completely normal. The kids are just doing something crazy out there. So first and foremost, again, I want to welcome myself. My name is Zain Khan. I'm 26 years old, and I saw this industry about 7 years ago. Now, I didn't know anything about trading when I joined this company, but what I did know is that it can make you a lot of money. You can also lose a lot of money, and you can make a lot of money. I'm the type of person where if the glass is half full, I'm always thinking about how it would feel to drink it in comparison to no. So I was not looking at it from a perspective that you can lose a lot of money. Even though you could, I was looking at a perspective that you can make a lot of money. Because when I was, working in gym, right, I used to find out what the maximum you can make as a gym instructor. And you can make about £7.50 an hour. And I said, if I work every day full time, that's about 10 hours a day full time. I can make £75 a day. If I worked every day like a maniac and I didn't have no days off, that's 75 times 7, right? 75 times 7 is around, you could say, around the 500-pound mark. Okay, around the 550-pound mark. So in a month, 2,000 pounds. That's the most. That would be me killing myself and making 2,000 pounds. So I was pleading. I was saying, man, why can't they just pay me more per hour? I don't mind doing the 10 hours. Just pay me more. And then I said, you know what? If this industry says to me, hey, Zain, you can make a lot of money. I'm like, hey, but what's a lot of money? Is a lot of money 1,000 pounds, 2,000 pounds, 10,000 pounds? And I heard a lot of money was unlimited income potential. I want you to write, if you have a notepad and pen, write that at the top of your paper. The opportunity that we have today, whether you make money or you lose money, the potential is unlimited income. So there's no cap, there's no limits, there's no peer pressure, there's no gun to your head. There's literally unlimited income potential. Okay, and that's always important, because at the end of the day, if you have 5 bad months and you have 1 good month, and that 1 good month, because it's unlimited income, if it supersedes the other 5 months, then you're still in profit. Traditional businesses, they don't go by month to month. They go by years. So per year, you'll base your taxes in a year perspective based upon revenue, on net, on profit, on gross, on costs, employees, shipping, etc. Same thing that they do in traditional business, you can do exactly the same thing when it comes to your business. Exactly the same thing. You can base your business around costs, profit, gross, everything. Okay? So that's super important to understand that now as we go through the process, you want to judge your business in the same way. Are you a person that looks at it from a long-term perspective, or are you looking at it from a short-term perspective? There's no right and wrong, but for me, when I started this company, I looked at it from a long-term perspective. Now, what's long-term? Is long-term like a job which is 40 years? No. Is long-term like a career which is like maybe 10, 15, 20 years? No. Is long-term like education, maybe 3 to 7 years? No. Is long-term like college or university where you have a 3-year full-time degree? No. Long-term for me in this company is 1 year. If you can give, when you start, if you can give this project, this opportunity 1 year properly, then what you can do is at the end of the year, you can extend your contract with yourself. Okay, there's nothing to sign or anything like that. You just kind of extend it to yourself. You say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to do 1 more year. And that's what I did. When I joined in 2017, May, I said, I'm going to spend whatever the cost is per month for 1 year. So I already had in my mind, I'm going to spend, what is it? 200 and whatever, $295, right? No, that's the elite package is $265 times that by 12. So you're looking at around 2,500 pounds. In pounds is about that much. So that's if I'm going to spend 2,500 pounds for the year, right? Divide that by 12 is about 200 pounds a month, right? 200 pounds a month. I'm going to end up spending 2,500 pounds on stuff I don't need in 1 year anyways. So why don't I just keep that 2,500 pounds for this Forex project, for this trading project that I've had? And I don't have to look at it from a monthly game. I don't have to look at it from a, am I going to make my money back this month? No, I've already put down 2,500 pounds for 12 months. And if you ask anyone, I don't care if you're from Ghana, from Asia, from the UK, 2,500 pounds to learn from the services that these guys provide is very inexpensive. It's very, very cost effective. 200 pounds a month is about £4 something per day. £4 something per day for the scanner, for levels, for DeLorean, for GoCut, for swipe trades, for swipe coin, for Go Live, for the distributorship, for the websites, for the industry, for the training, right? £4 or £5 a day. That's all it is. Many of us have spent £4 or £5 a day on liabilities, whether that be food is liability. Yeah, you need it, but it's a liability. It's not going to give you anything back. It's only going to give you what? It's going to keep you alive. Your bills, even though they keep you alive, electricity, water, yes, you need them, yes, but they're liabilities. They don't bring you anything back, right? Are they, my kid, my daughter and my son, right? Both infants, everything I spend on them, liabilities. Even though they need it, nappies, they need it, milk, they need it. But what is it? Liability. It doesn't give me anything back. So the focus point is if the outcome is income. If the outcome is income, then it's an asset. Until my son is whatever age and he starts making money for me or for the household, that now becomes an asset. So for me, I was a liability for my parents until I started making the money that I'm making, and now I'm an asset for my household. Now I'm an asset for my mom. Now my mom don't have to worry about money. Now. But when I was young, I was a liability. So my mom had to watch her costs when I was young. And that's why it's so, so important to look at every business. It doesn't just have to be this company. Every business you have to look at from a long-term perspective. Now, what is long-term? 1 year, just 1 year. Many of you on this call, put down if you're within your first 3 months. Just put 1 if you're within your first 3 months of the business. Just put a 1 if you joined within the last 3 months. Okay, so if Mimi's put 1, then most of you on this call are probably on 1 because most of you have come through her in Ghana. I believe she's one of the first few people that signed up in Ghana, I think 3-4 months ago. So many of you on this call haven't even done a quarter of what I perceive as long-term. And here's the funny thing. There's some people that are not on this call that joined 3 months ago that have quit already. Imagine that. They've come in and quit before what I perceive as long-term, which is only 1 year. Do you know there's people out there that see 1 year as short term. They see, I'm saying 1 year is good. You know, focus on 1 year. There's people out there that see 1 year as, oh, it's just a year. It's nothing. And it really is nothing. But just to not break anyone's heart, just to make everyone feel like, you know what, it's not gonna make my hair go gray. 1 year, man. Just do 1 year. But some people can't even do that. Now, does it mean that 1 year you're gonna be brilliant? No. Does it mean 1 year you're gonna be rich? No. 1 year is the patience that you need in order to find yourself in the industry. Find where you are. Find who you want to become. Find how much money you want to make. Find where you are. 1 year, right? My first year in the industry, I learned so much about myself. I knew after 1 year that I wanted to be here the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. But in your first 1 year, 2 years, 3 months, so if you're in your first 1, 2, 3 months, you don't know what you're doing. You're stupid. You're really like, every day you're like, should I quit? No, I want to carry on. Should I carry on? No, I want to quit. And you're literally going through heaps of emotion. So never judge a business in that time scale. If you're really serious, give yourself some time. Give yourself a year. If you don't, no problem. It's really up to you. You know, this is not how it has to be. This is how, you know, I would advise and what I would do. I know there's some people that have done well in, you know, very short amount of time. But it really depends on your circumstance. So what we're going to do, we have about, you know, we're going to use about 30 minutes of this time to go through what this specific team needs. And I want to congratulate every single one of you. I get messages every day from Erica, from Mimi, from John, from Kobe, from forgive me if I've forgotten anyone else, but there's a lot of P600s and P1000s from Ghana that message me, and you know, they send me, you know, Zain, this person's been promoted and this person needs a flyer, and I just send them all to my designer. And even my designer the other day was like, wow, Zain, Africa's blowing up. First it was Nigeria, and now Ghana's getting involved. And you know, it's great to see, because of course you guys are in the forefront of something great that's about to happen. You know, I really believe no one knows how big something's going to be in the beginning. They're just curious. So you guys right now, because you haven't seen this before, I can tell you right now that you're in that wheelbarrow phase. You guys know wheelbarrow? You know, the thing that you push? When you're driving the wheelbarrow up, you don't know when it hits that tipping point. Once it hits that tipping point, it's on the way down. It goes relentless, and you can't stop it. Even if you want to stop it, you can't. And when you get to that wheelbarrow shift, it's gonna be amazing. And it happened with Nigeria. You know, there was a chairman after a chairman every week or so. You know, a couple of months ago, and they're going through a lot of momentum right now. And so I believe the same thing can happen anywhere around the world. And, you know, being a neighbor country, you guys can see and relate with it much more. So what we're going to do for the next 30 minutes or so, we're going to actually go through some questions from you, because I believe every organization is different. Some organizations, what they do is they, you know, they thrive on momentum. Some teams thrive on retention. Some teams thrive on culture. Some teams struggle with certain things and prospecting or closing. So what we'll do is we'll go through these questions one by one, you know. So if I see a question I feel, you know, it's good to go through, we'll go through them, you know, first come, first serve. And we'll go through them together so we can actually answer these questions in the most detail. And I'm going to be as experienced as I can, which means that I'm going to go into these questions as though it's me answering those questions, okay? As it's me doing those questions. So if I was in your shoes, what would I do? That is the answer I would give for those questions. So if you want, we'll take a couple of minutes now. If you have any questions, write them on the chat box, and I'll go through them one by one on the perspective that I'm in your situation, okay, and what I would do. So hopefully this will help you, you know, go through those, you know, whether that be challenges or obstacles. I don't really see them as challenges. I really see them as the journey, because every journey has challenges. So there's no journey that's ever straightforward. I never see things from a challenging perspective, because I believe in your first 3-4 months, you know, it can't be a challenge. Everything is new for you. So it's just the journey. It's just the way it is. You know, if something's great, that can be challenging too. So I don't believe having obstacles are challenges. I believe it's just the journey. So if you want to write questions down, we'll give that a couple of minutes, and then we'll crack on with these questions. Okay, so let's get these questions in. on the chat. So we'll give that a couple of minutes. Go. I just spent most of the day today with Chairman 10, Montel Hansen. And it's amazing how much closer you get towards the business once you spend time with people who have a great vision for the business. You know, once you know there's people around you that have a great vision of the business, and you spend so much time with them in person or even on the phone, when you get off that call, when you leave that person, your perspective on the business really grows. It really makes you feel like, you know, I'm so happy I'm doing this because it's helped this person, it's helped that person. I really feel this person is right, and so on and so forth. So it's great to see. So let's look at some of these questions anyways. And we'll go through them together. Okay. Oh wow, there's a lot of emojis. Okay, I'm just scrolling down, guys. Sorry, bear with me. Okay, so someone asked, how are you able to sign people up? Okay, now here's one thing you have to understand. Write this down. Quantity finds quality. Okay, quantity finds quality, which means you have to work out the law of averages. The law of averages tells you the more you go through is the more you grow through. Okay, the more you go through, the more you grow through. If I do a presentation for one person and that one person doesn't sign up, and I say to myself, okay, how can I sign people up? It's the wrong mentality. I have to go through it with averages, because it's all based upon not what I say, but how many I say it to. Not what I say, how many I say it to. If you look at, like, today I went shopping today, and I went into many of the designer outlet stores. And most of the outlet stores, you have to understand, they're not there for, they're not there for everyone to buy. Some people are going to go there and they're going to window shop. They just want to see what's there. And some people are going to go there, they're going to buy. So you have to look at that from an average perspective. If 10 people walk into Gucci, how many are going to buy and how many are going to leave the store? And they have a rough estimate. They know the averages. And every single designer outlet store ranges around 1 out of 15, 20. So every 15 person, there's one person buying. So I see this business, MLM business, for me has been 1 or 2 out of 10. So if I do a presentation for 10 people, it can be in one go, it can be one-on-ones, then I know 2 are going to sign up. So quantity finds quality. The no's bring the yes. Okay, so I was always able to sign up people directly because I never ever thought, okay, this person's going to sign up, I'm going to go and speak to that person. No, I never thought that. I thought to myself, if this person doesn't sign up, perfect, I can tick them off my list. I move to the next person. And so it's next, and it's next, and it's next, and it's next, and it's next. And I never really cared about whether someone says yes or no. I knew that if I do 10, I'll get 2. And those are my averages. And I knew I didn't have to sign up everyone. I just needed a little bit of a lot to create a lot. And that's what you have to have. You have to have a lot of work ethic, but you have to know the law of averages. Okay, so judge your law of averages. If you're doing 10 presentations, you're not getting 1 sign up, you're probably doing the presentation quite wrong. So definitely you can judge things on that perspective. Okay. Hope that answers the question. Diana, how did you handle your worst day, if you ever had one, and how did you learn from it? Okay, from Richard. Now, Richmond, sorry. How did you handle your worst day? Now, I had a lot of bad days. I don't really know what the worst day was. I could say the worst day in this company, definitely in this company, one was in 2018. Many of you guys went in the business. I had 2 chairmen in my team, 2 chairmen, and they got recruited by another company, and they left. They were low into my team, so they were deep. I didn't have much of a relationship with them, but they got recruited into another company, and that was my lowest point in this business, because I felt like these guys have done well, and now just because someone has come in and said, you know, you can do this even better over here. They, you know, they were young and they believed them and they jumped ship, and that company ended up going really bad, and they ended up leaving that company a few months later as well. So they really ruined their careers by doing that. But it is what it is. I never really, you know, it was a learning curve for me. And I said to myself, what can I do different next time when I produce chairmans? And the thing that I found was I never created too much of a bonding with those people. And so now, you know, luckily for myself, every single chairman we have in our team, I have a good relationship with them. And so, you know, whether someone quits or not, that's not my worry. My worry is that how can I make sure that my communication and my bonding with those people is important? Because you have to understand, everyone that's in your team right now, if you have a friendship with them, it's very unlikely that they would even, you know, consider going somewhere else without speaking to you, because you have that bond, you have that relationship, you have that strength. And that's why it's super important to not sign up people, but sign up relationships. If you sign up people, it's just like a gym with a clientele. You know, no one cares about them. But if you sign up relationships, it's like, hey, listen, let me help you out here. Let me help you out there. You know, you have conversations without the business. And that is what, if you had 500 friends in your team, can you imagine if you were chairman 10 and you had 500 friends in your team? Not 500 customers, 500 friends. That would be much more controllable, sustainable. Foundations will be strong. Okay, so that's something I definitely learned from in terms of building relationship. If I was to go back, I would have built a stronger bond with everyone. Okay, that's for you guys now. You guys are new. Definitely try that. How does a newbie become consistent and successful in this trading game without getting discouraged? What should I do as a beginner? I would definitely encourage demo more. Okay, if you're the only time you get discouraged is when, you know, you're not doing trial and error enough. You're not doing trial and error enough. When you're doing trial and error enough, you won't feel discouraged. Like whenever I found a new strategy, or I was using a certain signal, or I was focusing on certain pairs, I would always demo and I would implement and I would see some kind of progress, and then I'll start going live. If I go live and I lose money, then that's going to discourage me. That's why, you know, David told me this. David Imanite told me this. He said to me, Zain, never trade with money that you're not prepared to lose. Never trade with money that you're not prepared to lose. If you have money in your bank for your rent, for your bills, do not trade with that money, because that money is now an investment, and you can't put money down as an investment thinking that it's going to be a guarantee. So keep that money for your rent. Use the money that you're going to spend on crap. Use that money on your trading, right? The money that you're going to spend on shoes and watches and belts and going out to cinema, or going and spending money in a shopping mall, going and spending money on whatever that's not required. You use that money for trading. That way, you're prepared that anything can happen, but it won't affect your lifestyle. So definitely demo more so you can do trial and error. And as a beginner, you'll get better by doing that. Your confidence will grow every time you learn how to, obviously, you know, close half profits, you know, put entry towards stop loss. Put your stop loss towards entry. All of those things are always going to be very, very, you know, important for you. By doing it on demo, you get to learn about it, and then you can implement it online. Okay. What strategy is good to navigate fast and master well? Well, as many as you can. Okay. As many strategies as you can, whether that be for trading and networking. One thing I did in the beginning is I tried to be a sponge. Okay. You want to be a sponge in the beginning. A sponge basically means you're soaking up all the information, everything. You just want to soak it all in. You're not trying to be a leader in the first month. You're not trying to be a master. You know, all you're trying to do is be coachable to everyone. Okay, coachable to everything and everyone around you, meaning listening and learning and jumping on calls like this. Like we have over 100 people on the call for Ghana, which is amazing, you know, just a few months in. And so that means that many of you guys in Africa are very coachable. You want to learn, you want to go and do well. And you're in a country that's low economy, which means that it's harder in terms of opportunities, but you're taking the advantage of it. You're taking the advantage that it's unlimited income potential. And even though we're in Ghana, we can still make a lot of money in US. Even though we're in Ghana, we can make this massive currency, right? So you guys taking advantage of that. That's super important, okay? some people have wrote questions down and it's come to me privately, so I see them as well. Okay, so I'll answer them too. Yeah, same question from Richmond privately. You know, try and be a sponge in the beginning. Try to learn from your upline, your upline P1. Everyone trying to learn from people who have experienced what you're experiencing is the number one tool in the beginning. You know, and one service I really recommend is the Go Live for trading, right? And the chairman mentorship trainings every single week, right? I think there's some on Wednesday and some on Sunday. I think there's one on Wednesday, one on Sundays. So that's twice a week. Every single week you have something that the company is giving you, and it's free. You know, it's not free in terms of that. It's free in terms of the sessions itself. There's nothing that's going to be out of the ordinary. They're recorded. They're literally there for you to learn from. Okay, so if you're paying for something every single month, you want to master it by you looking at the right things. And I feel like the Go Live was something I really looked at in the beginning, because I can see people trading live and I can see what they look at, and what they're looking at. I get to understand that, okay, if they're looking at this, I can look at the same stuff day in, day out. Okay. Okay, someone says I need one more person to be one P150. Look, man, let me ask you a question. You said, how do you sign up people? What do you say? I need one more person to be P150. Imagine this. If you need one more person to be P150, that means you've already signed up 2. How did you sign up 2? How you do anything is how you do everything. If you signed up 2, you can sign up 1 more. The same thing you said to the 2, the same thing you say to the 3rd. Look, let me tell you about something. You can't say the right thing to the wrong person, and you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. Quantity to find quality. You go through the numbers, you get it done. There's no secret script here. This is not the Wall Street where you have a script and you read it and you sell. No. You share the plan. Whoever wants to start, they start. If they don't, they don't. Simple as that. Well, how do you think we have people all around the world signing up? There's no script. Okay. What do you tell people who think it's a scam? Fantastic. Most people that say it's a scam don't know what a scam is. You know, whenever someone says it's a scam, I say, do you know what a scam is? And they say, yeah, something that's not legal. I said, okay, well, so if something's not legal, would you agree it wouldn't be around for 7 years plus? It probably would have been found out within those 7 years, because it can't be illegal for me and not illegal for you, or not illegal for me and legal for me. It has to be illegal for all of us, right? It can't be a scam for you and not a scam for me. See, if I go out and I rob the bank, and you go out and you rob the bank, are they going to say, okay, it's okay for Zain because he looks good, so it's cool if he robs the bank? No. It's illegal for me if I rob the bank. It's illegal for you if you rob the bank. So it has to be illegal for everyone. So I would say, do you think that if we were around for 7 years, someone would have found out that we're a scam? The governments in 100 countries that we're in would have found out. Then of course we're not. It's a rhetorical question. So I always say, if someone is adamant that it's a scam, leave them to it. They will come around when they start seeing you make money 6 months from now, 1 year from now. You know what they're going to say? Oh man, that scam is still running. Okay, so it must not be a scam then if it's still running, right? Yes, I told you that. 7 years, it's been running already. So there really is nothing you can say sometimes. Remember, you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. It's just the wrong person, right? How do I convince people? Okay, a lot of the questions are similar. You are not convincing. You are not in the convincing game. You are not in the sales game. Do you understand this? Does everyone understand that we are not in the sales game here? If we were in the sales game, you all would need to be salesmen. And that means you will need to have training on being salesmen and saleswomen. And if everyone needed that skill of being salesmen, then there won't be 360 chairmen in the company. No, there's 360 chairmen because it's not a sales game. Because when something is good enough, it doesn't need to be sold. It sells itself. Does that make sense? All you do is you share. You just share the information. If someone wants it, they want it. If they don't, they don't. You don't have to be a salesman. So I never convince no one. I say, hey, this is what you're gonna eat. You don't like it? No problem. I'll give it to someone else. Hey, this is what you're gonna eat. You like what's on the plate? No? Okay, no problem. Here's what you're gonna eat. Okay, you like it? Okay, here's what it is for you. If you wanna keep it, eat it. If you don't, you wanna distribute it, it's up to you. You can distribute it. If you wanna keep it, look at it, do whatever you want. If you like it, you keep it. If you don't, you don't. There is no conviction. I don't need to be a prophet. I don't need to be a charismatic Tony Robbins. I don't have to be Les Brown. I'm not here selling anything. I'm just here sharing the good news, right? Sharing the plan. Okay. Anything that needs to be sold, right, requires salespeople. We are not salespeople. Okay. How do you get more active team members, maintain active team members, and grow team members? Wow, that's like 3 different trainings, Pastor Henry. That's 3 different trainings in one question. How can I answer this in the most simple way? You get more by doing more. You keep more by doing more. And you grow more by doing more. Okay? You will only get, keep, grow if you do more. Whenever I wanna be at a high level, I just increase my own activity to a higher level. You know, there's no way you can go chairman 100 by thinking, okay, how am I going to retain these people? Do I need to have a certain skill set to grow more active people? Yeah, you need a skill set. But what it comes down to is activity. How many presentations is my group doing? How many launches are my team doing? How many closings are my team doing? How many freeway calls are my team doing? How many Zooms are my team doing? How many events are my team doing? How many trading seminars are my team doing? How many people are opening up live accounts in my team? All of this is based on activity. The more activity in my group, the more growth I have and the more I can retain. Okay? Everything stems on activity. If there's no activity, there's no production. There's no production, there's no promotion. If there's no promotions, no one's getting paid. So everything starts from activity. Okay, and then it goes to the 3 Ps. Hope that answered the question. Let's move on to the next. Okay. Okay, someone asked, how do I keep my momentum going even after being turned down by prospects? Feel like showing proof except her. It feels like everyone is showing proof. Now, look, when it comes down to keeping momentum, very important to understand. Retention is a big part of the company, yes. But I never focus on retention because I never focus on saving people. I do the basics. So I spoke to you guys about relationships. If people are going to stay, they're going to stay. You don't have to convince no one to stay. Okay, just like you don't have to convince someone to start, you don't have to convince someone to stay. They're going to do what they're going to do. Okay, but one thing you need to do is be the number one in whatever scenario you're focusing on. So if you want your team to recruit more, you want to be the number one recruiter. If you want your team to prospect more, you want to be the number one prospector. If you want your team to do more launch calls, you want to be the number one person to do launch calls with. So you always want to be number one in those areas that you want to grow in your team. Okay. The game that we're in, right? It's a real glory story game, which means that there's going to be a lot of times during the journey which seem like things are not clicking. But then the reason why you're feeling like that is because you're comparing your journey to someone else's. Don't do that. Always keep your journey in your book as a journey. Everyone's journey is different. Some people are quick, some people are slow, some people are late bloomers. Everyone's different. But I can tell you one thing. Any progress is process. Any progress is a process. So we always understand that just because someone's become chairman in 6 months, if I'm not even P1K in 3 months, I'm not in the right line. I'm not doing the right things. No, that's not the case. Everyone's journey is different. Okay? Very important to understand. just understand that any progress is a process, right? Or any process is progress. However you want to call it, it really is how you look at things. Perception is key. Okay. Last few questions, guys. How do you handle those who are not interested in business and not give money to sign up? 325. Yeah, I can understand that. $325 in Ghana is a lot of money. But let me ask you a question. When someone has $325 in Ghana or anywhere around the world, what else can they do with that money that can allow them to be financially free? $325. Where can that go to be financially free? There's not many places, whether you're in the UK, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, you can't take that money nowhere. Even if you die today, if you, God forbid, you died, and someone found $325, let's say one of your family members, they found $325 in your bank account, you know what they'll say? Okay, we'll probably just go out and get some food then. Do you think they're going to say, okay, wow, Zain left me a lot of wealth, or I can change my life with this money that Zain's left? No. So this is what I always say. When someone says $325, if there's a way that you can change your life with that, and it's happened for how many people, I can show you guys, and you guys probably already seen it. You can see countless testimonies of people that have started the same $325 and made a lifestyle change. Big lifestyle change. Okay? Massive, massive importance. Someone asked, how can I become chairman 100 faster than you and still maintain? Well, you can do it way faster than me. It took me 17, so 3 years. It took me 3 years to go chairman 100. You know why you can do it quicker? It's because you have the whole of Ghana. Massive country. When I signed up in the UK, there's 65 million people in the UK, and there's 4 other chairman teams in the UK. Do you know how many teams there are in Ghana? None. Apart from you guys, there is 0 P2Ks in Ghana. Mimi, I think, is the only P2K in Ghana, only active P2K in Ghana. What does that tell you? That you have open market potential. Open market means everything that can be built under you. It's huge just having that. Just having that potential in a new market is huge. If you ask me right now, Zain, can I be in a market share that's completely fresh? I would love to be there. I would absolutely do my 100 level best to kill it. Okay? Very important. Okay, someone asked, trading demo is a good help. Yep, no, now some trading ideas are to be calculated. So how do you copy and paste? Yeah, same way. It's just like copying and pasting on a live account. You copy and paste on a demo account. The reason why you copy and paste on a demo is because you're trying new things, new strategies. You might put a higher lot size on there, see how it goes. You might write out the trade. It might be a swing trade, so you might want to be patient. Because on a swing trade on a live account, you might be sweating. On a swing trade, you might be in high drawdown. And when the drawdown's going lower and lower, you might say, okay, I don't want to lose any more money. You might close the trade before it even hits the point of the consolidation and the bounce for it to go swipe back up. So for that to happen, you need to be patient. So just try it out on your demo first, okay? And then you get used to trusting the trades. You need to trust the traders, right? And to trust the traders, you need to let it slide. You need to let the swing trades just go. And you can't be looking at it all day. And the reason why you're not going to look at it all day is if it's on demo. If it's on demo, then there's no risk, so you won't look at it all day. Okay, definitely help me. At what point would you advise a beginner to trade? Good question. I would advise a beginner to start a live account when they feel that they're ready to not make any errors. As long as you know how to not make any errors, you know how to do the fundamentals, lot sizes, risk management. You know all that, you can start a live account. You can start trading. Okay, patient as you can be. Okay, let's see if there's any. Oh, we got 4 more minutes, so I have one good question. Let's see if we have any question that we haven't had so far. someone else, would you call this a network marketing company? Yeah, it's a trading company with network marketing attached. Okay, so the 80% of everyone's team are customers. So if you look at your team right now, I don't even know who you have in your team, but there's a thing on your dashboard. It will show you how much of your people are customers, and most people's percentages are over 80. Mine's, I think, 89% customers. So that means out of my, I think it's like 9,000 people in the business, 9 or 10,000. Out of that, 90% are customers. So that means 9,000 are customers and only 1,000 are IBOs. So 1,000 are doing the recruiting. So never let anyone tell you, is this a network marketing company? The only reason they think that is because the people that are, the 1,000 people that are going out there recruiting, they're more louder than the customers. The customers are quiet. They're just trading. No one knows them. But the recruiters, they're on social media. They're the ones recruiting. So they think that, oh, everyone's doing it. Well, it's not the case. They just don't know they have a 9,000, right? So that's just a misconception. It is what it is. I don't really try and fight it. But we know what we are. We're a trading company with a network marketing company attached. Because if you look at everyone's business today, 20% of people do 100% of the business, maximum. 20% of people do 100% of the business. So for me, I have 1,000 something IBOs. That 1,000 are the rank ups that have helped me rank up. Because without the 1,000 IBOs, we wouldn't have the 9,000 customers. Does that make sense? Out of 10,000, we have 1,000 IBOs who have brought in the 9,000. We don't have 9,000 people bringing in 1,000. It's the other way around. That's what makes us a legitimate customer acquisition company. We have more customers. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I can assume that question is quite important for everyone to understand. Okay, so I hope this short training has given you guys some more emphasis. I'm sorry I couldn't answer all the questions. You guys had a lot of questions. I'm sorry I couldn't answer everything. But I'm sure through your process and through your journey, many of the questions that you've seen today are going to be answered in your time. And many of the questions that you guys have will be answered on Go Live sessions and these chairman mentorship sessions. Many of the things that you have queries in your mind about will be cleared out on those sessions. So I'll pass it back over to Katrina. It's been great speaking to you guys, wherever you are around the world. I feel like we've connected more closer from today's call. And, my advice to everyone is understand the value that you have within the company, but also understand the value that you can bring to your market through the company. Ghana is a completely open market. I remember going to my country, I think it was last year. Yeah, 2019. I went to my country middle of last year. And I did an event for 400 people, and I done the event in my language, and it was just so amazing being able to speak to people that from my native country, and I could share a business with them, in Arabic or in Urdu, wherever it might be. I'm able to share something at an esteemed level, which I never thought I could do, when I was young. So that's something that you have the power to do, in your market, and so it's a real blessing and it's a real privilege. And I hope one day, when all is done with this COVID and this pandemic, we can connect in person someday in Africa, and it'll be amazing to witness. So I'll pass it back over to Katrina. Hope you guys have a great evening, and I'll see you guys on Sunday for the Super Sunday Zoom meet. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Zain, for coming on and dropping all of this value on everyone. Guys, let's show Zain some love in the chat box. Drop some heart emojis, drop Zain in the chat box, drop some fire emojis, and let him know how much you love and appreciate him for taking the time. Zain, we know how busy you are. We're so humbled and appreciative of you taking the time to actually just answer these different questions of everyone. I'm sure everybody has so much more clarity now and knows exactly what to go out there and do after this call. I'm going to make sure that I get the recording out to everyone, as soon as this call is over. So thank you so much again, Zain. Guys, oh my God, the value was so crazy. The value was so crazy. And guys, make sure, now that, you've had this time with Zain, Zain's literally answered every single question that you guys have. Now is the perfect time to run for the incentive. Now is the perfect time to run for the incentive. Remember, we're doing the weekly incentive where if you just sign up 3 people each week, I'm going to send you $100. Well done to the 7 individuals that won it last week. you know, that $700 was paid out as soon as the week was done. Now this week is a new week, guys, so make sure you run for that incentive. Just three signups and you'll get $100 sent to you by the end of the week from me. So 3 personal signups, guys, and you will get paid $100 each week. There's 2 weeks left, this week that we're in and the week after that. So you have the opportunity to now collect another $200 outside of the compensation plan. So guys, run for this incentive, take advantage of it. $100 just like that for 3 signups, and that's outside of the company paying you. The company is already going to pay you. This is just extra money being sent to you by me. So if you need my help with anything at all, drop me a message. You have great mentors in Mimi, you have great mentors in Erica, and so many of the other leaders of the Ghana organization. So guys, let's work. Let's work, let's work, let's work, let's work. Let's get you guys paid. Let's blow up the Ghana market and really revolutionize the way that people are actually making money in Ghana. But guys, go crazy over this incentive. Get your 3 signups each week so you can collect the $100 each week. I love paying out the incentive money, right? And guys, the incentive I might even, like, once we're done with this incentive, I might even do a crazier incentive. So make sure you go for this one. Just 3 personal signups and you are going to get $100 from me each week. 3 personal signups. That's it. That's it. Just 3 personal signups and you bag $100 just like that. Right? So guys, well done for attending this call. Literally the first part of success is just showing up. And tonight you showed up for your success. And that's why you win bigger than individuals that don't attend these sessions, because you actually show up for your success and you learn from people that have the results that you want. You know, Zain Khan, he's making 6 figures a month, you know, and you actually had the opportunity to learn from him, have him answer your questions, you know, and it's incredible because I know exactly what's going to happen now that you've had your questions answered by an expert. You have the confidence to now go out there in your marketplace and really build this thing aggressively and really produce the results that you need to see and that your family needs you to get as well. So I want to hand over to Erica if she has any last words to add before we jump off of this call. Get back into the trenches and start to produce the big results, start to blow up the Ghana marketplace and really, really change, revolutionize the way that the money is being made in Ghana. So Erica, do you have anything you want to add, babe?
Just a quick one. I saw that. Hi guys, it's your girl Erica Bonick. Just a very quick one. I saw that many of you had a lot of trading questions, lots of trading questions, which is okay, which is fine. I love it to see. But guys, remember everything that I tell you every single day. You need to do your job. You gotta study, guys. Some of the questions, they're already on the academy. Remember, you've paid $325. Use it, right? Use it. Use the money that you've paid for. So the academy is there for you to study. Some of the questions is already on the launch call, right? So use the money that you've paid for, right? So this moment with Zain Khan is for you to be asking questions like, guys, what is it that I have to do? I want to build. Now, when you come to the call and you ask about how much money I need to start trading, things like this, it's okay. But remember, you've paid $325 to have over 100 plus full-time traders, guys. Full-time traders to be trading with you over and over and over and over again every single hour. So use it. Don't take it for granted, guys. Honestly, do not take it for granted. So tomorrow, 9 p.m. UK time, we go again. Our launch call as normal. And I really want to see every single one of you winning. Take the advantage of incentives. If you want to know P150, you need to be P150 tonight. Not tomorrow, tonight, guys, tonight. It's only 3 people. Who is your mom? Who's your dad? Who's your uncle? Who is your sister? Right? Who do you know that needs this money? Don't think that it's too much money. It's not. How many of you sign up? You made a way, but you've signed up. So are you going to tell me that your best friend cannot sign up? So if you are not a P150, Tonight, you cannot go to bed until you call 3 people that you're going to make sure they will sign up. Tonight, you're going to be P150. Do not accept, if you want to be a chairman, do not accept you are not a minimum P150 tonight. It's not tomorrow, tonight. So don't be here saying, I want to be a chairman. I want to be a chairman. Zain Khan, really, really nice. I love the words, but you are not a P150. No, 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 no. I cannot accept that, guys. You know me already. Tonight. It's tonight. Write it on the chat, guys. Tonight. Write it down on the chat. If you want to be a chairman, you are serious about this business, write it down on the chat tonight. Write it down on the chat tonight. It's not a joke. You know, if you're working with me, there is no jokes. Tonight, right? Tonight. P150 tonight. It's only 3 people. Who are the people that you know that they want to make money? I'm sure there is someone that you know that wants to make money. So you cannot go to bed without P150. And by the way, send me already your picture for the flyer. If you are serious, you will do it, and you're going to send me already the picture for the flyer. I'm waiting for the picture for flyer. Okay? And have a great evening, guys. I love every single one of you. And the main reason I'm speaking like this, as any mother and father that loves you, will be straight with you, will push you, will harass you, do anything that she can to really to see you win, right? Erica, I love you guys. Bye-bye.
Erica.
Yes, babes.
Call, since the Ghana team is on the call right now, I thought it would be great. Let's do some promotions. Let's have the P1000 speak. So do you want to call them up to share their testimonials? Because I can see John Brown is here. I can see Prophet Bernard is here. I can see Kafui is here. I think it would be really, really good if you could bring up the brand new Platinum 1000 so we can celebrate them and hear from them as well. They can share some encouraging words with the individuals on the call. So I'm gonna just ask you babe, to actually bring these guys up to share their story.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. That's amazing, guys. We have some amazing promotions. Just P1000s, right?
Yeah.
P1000, I love it. And guys, let me tell you one secret. You might find it a little bit like rush. Is it rush that you say? In my word, we say difficile, which is like too tough. You need to strive to P1000. I know that nowadays we have a lot of P1000s. You see P1000s dropping, popping. You think that it's an easy thing. Guys, let me be honest with you. When I went P1000, boy, as they say in Jamaica, I was so happy. I was so happy. You guys don't understand, because when you actually become a P1000, is your gateway. It's like the window that says this person can be a chairman. Is your sign. If you cannot be a P1000, it's not my words. It's not my words. It's not your girl Erica's word. If you cannot be a P1000, you cannot be a chairman. Because as a chairman, you're going to have to teach others to become P1000s. So if you're in this call, don't look to Prophet El Bernard, Mimi El Bernard, Kafui Danko, join the P1000s. Oh, they just know a lot of people. No, they put the work. Boahema, are you there? They put the work, right? So let's celebrate them, guys. And please type it on the chat, P1000. So the first person I'm going to call is actually John Brown. But because I don't know what time is in China. I know he's in China. John, can you just confirm with me what time is in China? Katrina's going to mute you. Put on the chat, guys, P1000. Put on the chat, P1000. Put on the chat, P1000. P1000. John, are you there?
He's the co-host. He can unmute himself there.
Unmute yourself. Give us your testimony, how you did your P1000 to inspire the people. Because I know that you've put the work.
Words of wisdom, words of advice to everyone. So John, you're okay to unmute yourself. You can just unmute yourself. You're a co-host, so you can unmute yourself. I did see 2 John Browns. Let me check if it is. Wait, there's 3 John Browns though, Erica. You know why there might be 3?
No. Okay, we move for the next one. I'm gonna call someone that I have a lot of love and respect, right? Someone that is one of the reasons why we have like the Ghana team, right? And the main reason I said one of the reasons why is because I know that his wife had to ask, as a normal wife, she had to ask her husband for the advice and the permission of actually starting this business. And he said, yes, you can do it, which I appreciate, because even when I started this business, I had to ask my partner as well. So I understand. So I want to ask Mr. Bernard L. Bernard, if you can share your words of wisdom of Platinum 1000. Prophet, are you there? Is it possible for you to speak? You can just unmute yourself. Can you all hear us, guys?
Yeah, I can hear you, babe.
Yeah, I'm here.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Prophet. I'm excited to hear from you.
Thanks so much. I'm excited to be part of this platform and this opportunity to make wealth. I think that when I join, I just look at the people around me who I believe are also interested in making money in a genuine way. And I just spoke to them and all of them came on board. So I'm still trying to use my Jerusalem. You know, the Bible says that when the Holy Spirit come upon you, you shall be witness unto me in Jerusalem first. So I'm still looking at the people in my Jerusalem and trying to sign them on. And so far, it's been very exciting. Yeah.
Oh, amazing,
Okay,
amazing.
back to Erica.
Thank you so much, Prophet. Thank you so much for the amazing words. Now, can we have another lady, someone that I really like? I saw this lady come into the business. She thought that she wouldn't be able to do it, but at the end of the day, she has been killing in the game. She's someone that definitely, honestly, guys, I already knew that she'd be able to do this, but she has been surprising me every single day. Every single day, she has been pushing herself. Before was a little bit confusing for her. She not that she was skeptical, but she didn't know how she would do it. But at the end of the day, we learned on the way, and she's learning on the way. Kafui Danko, are you here? Can you just share with us some words, babe? Kafui, can you hear me? You can unmute yourself. She's all the way in Canada, guys. Hello? Who unmuted herself? Is it you, John, that unmuted yourself? Hello?
Yes, Erica.
Okay, guys, so this is John. This is John. Kafui, I don't know what happened. John, you can give us some words of wisdom of how you became a Platinum 1000.
Okay, thank you very much. I think I'll start from this way. When I started, I actually thought that, okay, I told myself, okay, let me just wait a little bit. When I get results, then I will wait and use the results to compel some of my friends to also come and join. So I mentioned the same thing to Erica, and Erica told me, no, John, you are wrong. Okay, you can actually begin to make money from both sides. So why don't you just go ahead and tell some of your friends about this? So I said, okay, well, then that's good. So I had some friends in mind. I began telling them about it. And actually, the people I really, really thought that these people are going to join me, they were the people who actually failed me. I trusted some of my best friends. Like, I was like, okay, if I tell this person about it, he's really, really going to join, because I mean, we are very good friends. You know, they trust me, I trust them. But actually, they were quite skeptical about it, and they didn't. Okay, and the people who I never thought that okay we're going to join were actually the people who were messaging me when I posted on maybe my WhatsApp status or my Instagram that, oh, what is this about? We want to join. Okay, so what I will say is that it's actually a game of the numbers, as we always say. Okay, you are going to have to talk to many people before you get people in your team. Okay, I remember when I got to the P1000. When I got to P150, I was like, oh, P150. I mean, it's just there. You know, there's nothing strange. And I got to P600. I'm like, oh, it's just there, nothing strange. Then I got to P1000, and I'm sitting down, and I was seeing some of the congratulations around, and at a point it hit me back that P1000, that is like $1,000 every month without you going anywhere or without you doing anything. Okay, and it occurred to me that okay, at this point in time, if I even put in much more energy and much more time, this is the least that I will ever maybe even attain in this company. So at that same night, I told myself that hey, get to work. And I remember that same night, I picked my diary. I began to write the names. I wrote about 120 to 150 people down, and I began to make calls. I called over 50 people in that same night, and out of the 50, 12 of them, okay, were willing to join, and which some of them have begun signing up already. So what I would say is that, you know, you just have to be talking to many people. Okay, you just have to be talking to people. What I tell some of my team members is this the same strategy. I tell them like, go and write down the names of 120 to 150 people, and we are going to call all of them. We are going to burn the airtime on them, okay? We are going to call all of them. Now, we don't want the 120 people. We don't want even 50 people out of that. If we are able to get even 5 to 10 out of that, that 5 to 10 will lead us somewhere, because those 5 to 10 people are also going to bring us certain number of people that will help our business grow. Okay, so I think that the secret to it is that talk to many people, talk to plenty people. There are people you will talk to who will discourage you. I mean, I was telling that somebody literally looked at my face and called me a scammer on Instagram, but it actually never discouraged me. It actually encouraged me, okay, because I looked at this person, I'm like, oh, a scammer. I will be successful in this and show you a results one day. Okay, so if somebody has ever told you that, hey, this thing is a scam, it's never going to work, just be encouraged by that, because you see, you've seen people's results. And I was telling the team 2 days ago that, you know what, you have become so close to success. You've seen people's results. I mean, we're all in the same group, okay? You are seeing people getting $2,500, $1,000, $1,000 just by even referring people. Okay, and you become so close to this. This is not a time for you to tell yourself that, hey, I want to give up. If they are making it, you can make it. You can also make it. Okay, if they are making it, you can also make it. Okay, so just be encouraged and tell yourself that, hey, if these people are making it, they are not so special than I am. Okay, I will also go ahead and also go refer people. Go talk to people about it. Okay, and you are also going to make it. Just give yourself a little bit time. Okay, you are going to make it, I believe. Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Erica. Back to you.
Amazing. Thank you, John. Kafui, you there, babes?
Yes, I'm here.
Amazing. The next Platinum 1000 is Kafui. Danko, guys. I love this young lady. I love her family. Kafui, share your words of wisdom of how you managed to become a Platinum 1000. I want you to share words of wisdom and make them to understand that it's $1,000 a month. It's $1,000 a month. And I know for the fact that a lot of people cannot even get a job to get an extra $1,000 a month.
Right. Okay. First of all, Mimi is my friend, Mimi L. Bernard. She introduced me to this business. Mimi is super comfortable. She lives in one of the best areas in Accra. So when she's my friend, I know her. So when she told me about the opportunity, I didn't even want to say, oh, let me go and see presentation. Let me go check on it. Mimi is credible. I know how she is. I know how she's. I'm like, so for Mimi to jump on this kind of opportunity, it means it's like something that I should really jump on. So I think I signed up the same day. I'm sure I signed up the same day. Yes, so we talked about I signed up, and then now I have to invite people. I at a point I was like, maybe this is embarrassing. It's like you're pushing them, maybe trying to tell them what they want to do, they don't want to do. And then I realized that a lot of people actually need that. They need the opportunity. People don't know about it. A lot of people don't know. So in as much as it's going to look maybe on, for instance, I'm a celebrity. People are telling me, oh, this is a scam. This is the next men's gold. I'm sure Ghanaians here know what men's gold is. Oh, this is the next men's gold. This morning, for instance, if you're friends with me on Facebook, I had to even address another issue to tell them about the opportunity. So I had to talk to people, be friends with them. Some of my followers, my fans signed up. Some of my colleagues signed up. And it's been an amazing journey so far. I'm surprised at their reviews. Like, for instance, there's this lady I signed up called Bless. Just 3 days into the academy, she came into, wow, this is really interesting. Thank you. Thank you for introducing me. You see, initially she didn't want to do it. And I told her, I don't even know why I even thought. Usually I'll just say, okay, no problem. Move forward to the next person. I'm telling you, I even told me that, how come we didn't know about this? This should be taught in schools. This is an opportunity like everybody should know about. But then people don't know, so definitely people would react or feel funny about something they don't know. You have to find a way to introduce to them, to sell it to them, to tell them about it. So it's been a little bit difficult, but then an amazing journey. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. And I'm telling everybody here that they should be happy, not just happy, that they should be really excited and know about this opportunity. So they should let it come together. Let's work together. This is like a family. And I'm loving every bit of this. Hello.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Kafui. Wow, guys. Oh, wow. I love Kafui because she has changed. She has changed for the better. When I met Kafui, she was like, she was right when she said, oh, I feel a little embarrassing, because I could even feel in her voice, like she was saying, would my friends agree? Would my friends like it? But now she realized that it doesn't matter if they like it or not. This should be like something that they need to teach at school. But guys, the next person and the last person that we have for tonight is someone that honestly, I just feel like I feel like I've connected with her since day one. I love her, appreciate her. I'm grateful for her. She's actually the main reason why we are all here. Let me be honest with you guys. In this business, I speak with thousands of people. If you check my phone, some of you message me, you may wonder why it takes like sometimes long to answer you, because my phone is packed with a lot of individuals that speak on a daily basis. But this young lady, she actually spoke to me. She said yes to this opportunity, and she's the main reason why we are all here today and doing a Ghana call, right? Because she decided to be the person that will say, I will say yes, and I will take my friends with me. Because guys, let me be honest with you, before Mimi Albernard, I spoke with a lot of individuals in Ghana. And I can tell you that many of them now, they are jumping on board. Some they still thinking, some they probably regretting. But because of her humbleness, her willingness to serve others, because for you to be here with us, you gotta be willing to serve others. And because she's serving others, that's why we're here. So before she comes on board, because she's gonna be the first chairwoman from Ghana, guys, this is a done deal. Before she comes in, please put fire emojis on the chat. Let's do better. Let's put chairwoman on the chat. Put chairwoman on the chat, because through her, we're gonna have many and many chairwomen in Ghana because of her willingness to serve people, right? So I really want to call Mimi Albernard to give some words of wisdom, encouragement to the people over there in Ghana, right? She's currently at Platinum 5,000. She will be very soon, this week, Platinum 5,000. Be ready for the promotion. Platinum 5,000. We coming for it. We coming for chairman, right? So now I want to hear from Mimi Albernard herself. Mimi, are you there, superstar?
Hey, I'm here. The platinum 5,000 you said is a prophecy, and I receive it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Done deal.
Thank you, Erica. Thanks, Kat. That was a good one from Zain. He just fired up something in me. Thank you. Okay, so I am Mimi, and I'm a Platinum 2000. I signed up on the 28th of April, but I started referring people. Erica spoke to me, and I started the referral on the 4th of May. I think the very first day she spoke to me about it, I started referring people. So I started on the 4th May, and God being so good. It's really not been that easy. You know, people will call you and ask you, how are you able to do it? How are you able to sign up people? It's not easy. But the thing is, if you just put your mind to it that no matter the attacks that will come your way, you'll be able to do it. Hello, sorry, someone was calling me. If you put it at the back of your mind that no matter what comes ahead, you'll be able to fight this and push on, then you can do it. I feel like I'm trying to hit P5,000. This is because I want to get to Chairman 750 in the next 2 years. Because if it took Zain 2 years to get to Chairman 100, 2 to 3 years to get to Chairman 100, then it means I can do this. Because when they started, they were not having these Instagram lives, Zoom presentations. I remember I saw some pictures he posted on this page that has 1,000 or 100 chairmen for 2020, and he posted a picture where they were having some conferences, and I'm like, oh God, these people have really been through a lot. So we have to do better, because if they had to organize conferences to sign up people, and we have social media, then it means we have to do 10 times more than what they did to get to where they are. So I will encourage each and every one of you to make sure that you don't give up. Sometimes I break down. I'm like, God, this P5,000 is more difficult than I thought. Then I get Erica, sometimes Katrina, sometimes Zain himself, encouraging me to tell me that you can do this. Everybody is, looking at you. You can do this. Just push it. The moment you sign up one person, just put it at the back of your mind that you'll be able to do this with dedication, consistency, hard work, and a prayer life. You can't do this on your own. You just do what you can and put the rest in the hands of God, and everything will fall into its place. Thank you so much, Katrina and Erica. I'm done.
Wow, superstar. Spoken like a true chairman. Wow. Guys, you can hear just spoke. Guys, let's celebrate all of our brand new Platinum 1000s in the chat box. Congratulations, John. Congratulations, Kafui. Congratulations, Prophet Bernard. And thank you. Congratulations, Mimi, for putting Ghana on the map, because, oh my goodness, like that, the enrollment leaderboard has never seen Ghana before. Literally, before Mimi decided to give this opportunity a go, before she decided to say yes, literally there was nothing in Ghana. So if it wasn't for Mimi's yes, there would be none of this happening right now. Everyone earning really cool money, from all the Platinum 150s to Platinum 600s, Platinum 1000s, all the upcoming Platinum 2000s, because we're going to have so many people are close, and we can't wait to celebrate every single one of you. Every single person deserves to get into the best financial space of their lives. Every single person deserves to actually accomplish their goals and their dreams. Guys, don't give up on your goals and your dreams. Keep your why close to you. Remember why you're doing this. Remember why you even started this opportunity. Like, how many opportunities do you have like this one that can give you the results that you see happening here for so many other individuals? So whilst you don't have the results right now, just lean on other individuals, lean on their success stories for the inspiration that you need to keep you going, and eventually you will have the results. Every single person you see having results right now, they once didn't have the results, but they were willing to keep going, and they were willing to, literally go out there and continue to pursue their why, so is your why strong enough? Keep your why in mind. Always remember why you started this, and never ever back down on pursuing your goals and dreams, because what other opportunity have you ever been given that gives you the insane potential that this opportunity gives you? I mean, Forex trading, $6.6 trillion a day, you can really make anything. And then the network marketing profession, where, I've never seen a more aggressive compensation plan before. 3 people, you're making $150 a month. 9 people, you're making $600 a month. Where does that happen? 23 people and you're making $1,000 a month? Wow. So congratulations on all the success that you guys have already had. And I'm really, really looking forward to all the success that I know that is about to happen in this group. I can't wait, you know, for a huge explosion in Ghana. Guys, just make sure you remember you are first to market. You are first to market and you are with the best team. You have the best leadership. You have the best leadership. Other people could have tried to kickstart the Ghana market, but if it wasn't for Mimi, I don't know if the Ghana market would be, if someone else could start and do what she's done so far. So you guys have the best leaders. Just make sure that, you know, you stay plugged in with your mentors, your leaders, continue to run the race and understand that, no, it's not easy. It's never been easy for any of us, but it's been worth it. You know, so just understand that it's worth it. It's not easy, but it's worth it. If not this, then what? If not this, then what? What are you going to do? If you don't pursue your goals and dreams, Harry, if you don't go after getting that result that you need to see in this opportunity, then what? What are you going to do? Are you going to just keep working the same old job that you were trying to escape from? A lot of people quit this kind of opportunity to return to where they were trying to escape from. Don't be one of those individuals. Try and see what can really happen when you don't quit on yourself for once. So guys, have a great evening. Massive well done for being on the call. I love and appreciate every single one of you. I can't wait to see all of your success stories unravel, and I can't wait to play a part in it. So have a great evening, everyone. Good night, and see you at the beaches and the banks.